Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Cone Dodger here. Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2, and welcome back to the round of 6 in the Camping World Truck Series. We are headed to Texas for the Longhorn 350, which is somehow not the Texas Roadhouse 350, but I guess Longhorn's a steakhouse too, isn't it? Anyway, let's move on. And remember that we locked ourselves into the round of 4, I think it's called. That will be at Homestead because we won last race in Martinsville. It was Martinsville, right? Pretty sure of that. Pretty sure. So today at Texas, all we have to do is basically whatever we want to do, which is win. We want to try and keep our momentum because that's going to be good for Homestead if we can keep that up, apparently. If I look at the setup, yeah, we've definitely been here. If I'm remembering correctly, this is one of those tracks where the AI like to try and kill you down the front straightaway. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I will go out and do a couple laps of practice. I am recording this on Memorial Day. I'll probably post it on Memorial Day. Getting out there, which is also the day after the day of racing. Does it have a name yet? I don't know. But the Monaco Grand Prix, Indianapolis 500, and the Coke 600 all run on the same day. Personally, I got to see I got 0 laps of Monaco, maybe 20 laps of the Indy 500, and he's fine. And and maybe, I don't know, 30 or 40 laps of the Coke 600. So I didn't do so great in the quest to watch it all, that's for sure. There was the whole, Minecraft marathon thing going on, so I was not able to be watching, and really I'm not that upset. Monaco, although it is a very prestigious race and very important to the calendar, not typically very interesting to watch, and I'll talk more about that in F1. The Indy 500 can really be interesting to watch. I don't follow the IndyCar series very closely these days, and honestly, IndyCar is still kind of in a weird place, and the Indy 500 is kind of the only race where there's any real competition in a grand scale. I believe like 33 cars, of which maybe 20 could actually win the race. And you get a lot of weird strategy stuff that happens there. You get a lot of strange winners. Can be cool, but didn't have the opportunity to watch that either. And then the Coke 600. Whoa, that thing just got real tight off the corner. Easy. No, I said that. I'm on the spotter here. Yeah, the Coke 600, it's the longest race in the NASCAR calendar, obviously, and we talked at length at Talladega about the aero package they ran at the All-Star, which is at Charlotte. Turns out that the world really wanted me to eat my words, because from what I could see of the Coke 600, it was a snoozer. Kyle Busch basically led the entire race, and despite the fact that NASCAR insists on doing 4 stages there and trying to make the race interesting, they did not. It was just apparently very dominant cars in the field and not much competition throughout, which is unfortunate. And because of the Coke 600 being the longest race, it typically is that way, I find. It's not usually the absolute most interesting race. It feels pretty good. I could stand for it to be a little bit looser. I might throw a bit of right rear spring in the thing. Maybe lower the right front, because it's certainly not hitting the track or anything. I think we'll be good, though. We'll be good. And it sounds like that a lot of the typically more boring races, the tracks that never seem to offer very much, those tracks promoters are now begging NASCAR to bring that all-star package to the race, including Indy and then like Chicagoland, I believe. So we'll see what develops of that. Garage. We were at 30%. Everybody remember that, even though you can't actually tell me when I need to know that. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna change set up a bed too. Go down that right front. No, just a touch in the right rear. And now let's go qualify. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Okay. Let's see. Because I didn't really watch the races, I don't have terribly much to say other than that. The Indy 500, apparently the cars really had a hard time under green, being near each other. I think this is the first year of the new IndyCar package, so it might have some teething issues there. But the cars were so fragile to drive, kind of like the same issue that NASCAR has been having, that there was a lot of cautions just by self-spinners and those kind of deals, and the cautions actually created a lot of the interest in the race because the cars can actually race each other under or like right after the green flag flew and all that stuff, and that's what made it interesting. I've been told. I didn't watch. I've just been told. Okay, 13th place. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Garage. Let's get that tape back down to 30. Look, I remembered. So good. So good at remembering things. Save. Okay, here we go. First gear. Yeah, first gear. Second gear. Alright, that was a pretty good start. Now this is one of those tracks where the AI seem to be real screwy in the dog legs. They're just going to turn in front of me? I don't think so. So I got to watch out for them doing that. It's also kind of a drafting track. It's not Talladega, but it is drafty. There's large gaps under the doors. Alright, watch out for these fools now. See the big bobbles they do? Craziness. This field settle in a little bit here. I'm just gonna stay glued to the bottom. I think that's a safer place to be here. Yeah, because then they don't. They want to swing wide out of these turns more than they want to dive down to get you. So I suppose I should talk about the fact that the Indy 500 was Danica Patrick's last race. As much as I kind of don't want to talk about it, I'm sure people are interested. But what I'm going to talk about is the fact that this is probably gonna be tough to convey without sounding like I'm just a big jerk face. I'm real glad it was her last race. Not that I ever had anything against her or wanted her to not do well. That's certainly not the case. I was just so very tired of the media hype machine around Danica. That's what I was talking about with them in the doglegs. What a save, though. What a save. I think I can sum this up very well. I happened to hear a local news station last night, which is something I never ever do because local news stations are the worst. But I heard their little sports segment go through, and they spent their 15 minutes talking about football, even though it's like not even football season. And then they mentioned the Indy 500 was today. 4 minutes to begin, about Danica Patrick and it being her last race. And then a short closing of, and willpower wins the race. Moving on. Obviously, since I missed the race, that's the first I got to hear who won, and that's all I got to hear. And it made me feel bad for Willpower. And it certainly is a big deal for him. You know, Willpower was one of the kart transfers, was really a road racer that kind of got squeezed into the oval racing stuff. He's been trying to win it for 10 years, and it's a big deal. But he got nothing. And that's really where the whole Danica hype machine really, it bothered me, because it would detract from things like that, and it wasn't good for Danica, and it certainly wasn't good for the whole equality thing either. That's where it's gonna be tricksy for me to dive into that, you know, topic, but yeah, it's just not, that's not a healthy way to present that. If they want to portray that in a positive way, it's not as though you couldn't mention it, like, you know, female racer Danica Patrick wins the blah 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 blah. That's not gonna bother me. But if you obsess about it to the point where it's just, you know, endless, oh, that's the end of the stage, 4th place, not bad. Then that's, I don't know, it just, I thought the whole thing always just brought a way more negative light to her and the whole thing than it ever needed to. I can do a bit in here. And when the winner of the race only gets, you know, a small little blurb, that's not good. And I really, truly hope someday another female racer works their way up to a top series like IndyCar or NASCAR or whatever, and I hope we can do better. I hope we can do better as fans of the sport, and as definitely media of the sport need to do better. And just let that person race the cars. Let them have their normal career like anybody else should be able to have, instead of creating this weird, massive hype bubble around them. That's what I would like. That's what I desire for the future. Yep, see? Everyone thinks that I'm the one that does that. I swear they turn into you, though. I swear he just turned into us. Oh, man. It's gonna be a good race. Feels like it's really competitive up here. If I can not get wrecked through here. Okay, that time I turned into him. Still there? I think so. Yep. I've run out of real NASCAR things to talk about, I think. That's all I've got. We'll just focus on our little truck series endeavor here. It's Bell, and why can't I ever remember the other one that's racing with us? He's in the lead right now, even. I see him, but I can never remember his name. The 98 next to us is the one who's out. Whoa, that's one of the things I used to like to do here, isn't it? Hit the grass and spin myself out. Seems like Self is having a good run. Oh, that's another topic. Self, no. NASCAR Heat. Somebody asked last episode if I was interested or going to, you know, play NASCAR Heat 3 when it came out, and I can tell you, there's the move. There, you've witnessed it, what they do. I can tell you, at this juncture, I will most certainly be taking a look at it. There's very little information out there about it as of right now. And it seems as though they're doing that kind of intentionally. Rhodes! Ben Rhodes! Why can I never remember your name? The only thing that they have said, and kind of just in passing, is that their main focus on what they are working on for the next game is expanding and improving the career mode. And that made me happy. There's a list as long as a novel of things that I would love to see them improve. Besides the career, but more career depth would be good too. I've learned to live with a lot of the weird things. No stage win today. Even the weird AI lines that they take. Although I would love to see that improved. Yeah. We are putting this time. I'm going to take 2 tires. Take a can and a half of fuel. 15 seconds. I want to see. Estimated repairs 1 second. 9 laps of fuel. Oh, yeah, we need lots of fuel. So let's go ahead and take 2 cans then. 2 tires. We won't repair the damage. Boy, I barely made that cutoff, didn't I? Alright, we only lost 1 spot. That system, another thing I'd really like to see revisited and improved. I like that they made it shorter, so you don't have to sit there and idle around under caution for 10 minutes. But it still needs a little bit of work. Boy, that outside lane really got moving. Really got moving. Okay. Wait, did I take right side tires but then take 2 cans of fuel? Is that something I did? That was probably dumb. We could have had 4 tires then. In theory. Then, again, we did already lose 1 spot. But yeah, I do like this format a lot. I like that we get to talk NASCAR. I like that it's casual enough that I can just kind of shoot the shit and still drive the car. If this was an iRacing oval series, I would never be able to convey my thoughts as well. And the time thing, like, it would be hour-long races, 2-hour-long races, and it's just not in my repertoire right now. It seems like I'm a little off the pace. I wonder if it's the tire thing. I wonder if they all took 4. Don't feel quite as sporty. Maybe I need to start working my high lines. Ooh, yeah. A little tight off 2 there. I'm certainly interested in some new games at the moment. I feel like I'm probably burning out a lot of the things that I'm doing because there's just not enough variety at the moment. But I'm just really enjoying the stuff that I'm doing right now. Even this, really enjoying it as much as it seemed like I wouldn't in the beginning. One of my favorite things to record during the week. Myself, I really wanted to push you forward, but the opportunity did not arise. Okay. I would expect the NASCAR Heat 3 game to come out somewhere around where the real NASCAR playoffs begin. So probably, I don't even know the exact date of that, but I would say somewhere in like the September range, August, somewhere around there. So we got a ways to go till then. it'll be real close, I believe, to when the next F1 game comes out. So those are two exciting things. I also really am looking forward to seeing what develops of the Assetto Corsa GT3 game. So that will be a game, I'm hoping, somewhat like F1 and this, where there's an actual career campaign to work through. That would be fun. That would be, really be a good variety in contrast to these two. Certainly the most sim-focused. I really want to be to the high side of this guy through the dog legs. Doesn't look like I'm going to have a choice. I'm going to go way wide here and try and stay out of his path of destruction. Get a really good run off the 2 when I use that high line. Okay. 9 laps to try and get roads here. I think we can do it. And I think that's gonna be our homestead race. It's gonna be the 2 of us, maybe Bell, racing for the championship there. It really did a weird wandering move off of 2, didn't it? Yeah, we are there, but now where do we go? This high side. Get that really good run off of 2. Oh, closed the door, he did. Really sharply closed the door. I must have said something he didn't like. Don't feel like 3 and 4 is good, but in 1 and 2, this high line really kind of works for me. And maybe that I get a good run off of 2 and try to dive bomb 3. He's really blocking that inside, isn't he? Alright, watch the dog legs here. As he makes the swipe. Try something a bit different. Oh, nose washed out real hard. When this game gives you force feedback, which is rare, you know things are going bad. Right up on him. Can't see him. Okay, we are here this time. He can't close the door on us. Without wrecking us anyway. Wasn't quite enough. Drive down to his door through 3 and 4. Which rhymed. Not quite. Okay, we are further alongside than ever. Just gets a good run out. This truck has a little bit more legs down the straightaway. Very close on entry. Sailed it off in. Run wide on me though. He's still there, I can hear him. Ooh, it actually wanted to get tight on me right in the middle of 3 and 4. He's done it. He's done it. 2 laps. Oh, jeez. And I've got Bell. So I think it's like, if I drive down into their door, they make a huge swing to the right to combat you. And there's just like nothing I can do to save it from there. Yeah, there's no catching him. Even in the draft, I don't think there's any catching him now. I done goofed. Yeah, no, he makes the swing there too. It's just like whenever you're next to them, they can't handle it. I want to say that's the same exact problem we had here last time we were here. Oh, lap traffic. That could have been a big factor. Wait, it still might be. Look how slow they are. This is ridiculous. Oh well, second place. We're not gonna do our win every round of 6 race thing, I guess. Oh well. I'll remember that. I'll remember. Luckily, Homestead's not one of these quad oval tracks, so we won't have that issue. Fake money. Maybe they're actually going to do something with this fake money for the next game. Well, it's for sure myself and Rhodes now. I think that was already decided. But now it is... Oh, Crafton must have had a very bad day because it's now Grant Enfinger in and Crafton out. We had the fastest lap. We had the fastest truck. I just couldn't make the move. And then I tried to hold it through the dog legs, and that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. Ah, well. Watch him be mad at me. That would be great. That's what we want. NASCAR Heat developers, we want to be able to send mean messages to our rivals. No messages today. We're just going to move straight to Phoenix next time here at NASCAR Heat 2. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time.